Alright, let's be honest. Losing weight is hard, but keeping it off is even harder. But I was able to do it. I was able to lose 30 pounds and keep it off for many years. And then life happened. Some personal things came up and I let go a little bit, but I'm back on the journey and I'm bringing you with me. So the good news is that we can go through this journey together. If you want to start this journey, or if you just want to come along with me and just watch along, watch someone show up every day and be consistent, then we can go through this journey together. Because if I've learned one thing, is that consistency and simplicity go a long way. I actually started my journey 6 days ago and I'm already 5.6 pounds down. I've set myself a mini goal which I've never done before. So 6 days ago I set myself a goal to lose 11 pounds in 26 days. So with 5.6 being down, I only have 5.4 to go in 20 days. And I'm really feeling motivated and focused. I know this works because unfortunately I've done this before and I was able to keep it off for years, and I've actually helped 3 of my friends lose tremendous amount of weight and they have been able to keep it off as well, so I know it works. This is the first video in my 30 pounds weight loss journey, and I am thinking this might be a 7 to 10 video series. I'll be sharing everything that works for me step by step, because this is not a challenge or a crash diet course or anything that works overnight. This is a lifestyle change. I will also be weaving them into my upcoming videos so that you can see how I apply them to my every single day life. There's so much that goes into building a healthy lifestyle, that is managing stress, sleep, movement, mindset, and the list goes on. Today I want to give you my top 3. These are core habits that actually are life-changing, not just for weight loss, but these are life habits that when you change, you have a healthier lifestyle. Therefore, you're able, when you lose the weight and when you lose the fat, you are able to keep it off, because you've completely changed your lifestyle. And this is also good for your overall body. It's good for your heart, it's good for your health, it's good for your brain, your overall energy, your skin, your hair, and the list can go on and on. All right, let's start with the first one, and the truth. Fat loss comes from eating less than what you burn. It's not about eliminating carbs, it's not about eliminating the things you love to eat, or going into keto diets, or going into crazy crash diets that you either purchase or you hear from somebody, an article or video that give you a crazy crash diet, and they say, oh, you can lose 30 pounds in a month, you can lose 30 pounds in 2 weeks. Those may work in short term, but you will gain it back, because if you're not changing your whole entire lifestyle, it will come back. This is about creating a realistic and consistent calorie deficit. For me, it means, yes, I do still count my calories, but I don't obsessively count over them. I don't obsess over them. I don't go crazy over them, but I do count them in a mindful way. I've done this routine for so long that it comes second nature to me, and I promise you, it may seem overwhelming at first when I tell you how I do it, but it's really not, because after a while you're going to memorize everything and it's just going to come easy to you. You'll know exactly what you're eating, how much you should be eating, so it will come second nature to you. Don't be overwhelmed. Don't think that this is extremely hard. It does take a little bit of time at first to get used to it. For me, I've already memorized almost everything that I eat on a daily basis, so it doesn't take any mental energy from me anymore. You also have to make sure that you make this process enjoyable for yourself and you take baby steps, because if you don't enjoy this process, you're going to go back to your old habits. And if you don't balance, if you don't eat what you want, you are going to go back to your old habits. So again, it's a lifestyle change, and if you are not ready to completely change your lifestyle, unfortunately, I will have to tell you that the weight will just come back. In the upcoming videos, I will share with you how I stay on track, how I count my calories, how I track what I eat, how I stay flexible. Let's say something comes up, how I work everything around it, and how I overall make this whole entire process enjoyable for myself and flexible. The goal is not perfectionist and being perfect and being very strict on yourself. The goal is to stay consistent. The second habit that I've incorporated into my life is hydration, but I'm not talking about just chugging gallons and gallons of water, because actually drinking so much plain water can flush out all the minerals out of your body and it will leave you dehydrated. I hydrate intentionally with mineral water, herbal tea, pinch of high quality salt in my food, or pinch of high quality salt in my morning water. I also hydrate with food like cucumbers, soups, berries, citrus, and a lot more. A lot of fruit and vegetables can give you the hydration that you need. So it's not me just sitting here and telling you you need to drink a gallon of water, 3 liters of water, none of that. If you drink just plain water, it will actually dehydrate you. This shift improved my overall skin, my digestion, energy level, and it actually helps with my craving. In my next videos, I will show you exactly how you can make hydration actually fun and very effective. The third habit, now I've incorporated this habit for almost, I would say 4.5 years into my life, and I promise you, this is not just for weight loss. It's not just to lose fat. I've had a bunch of my friends and almost my entire family doing this habit, and I will tell you a couple of the benefits it has. So it's not just for weight loss. This is one of the biggest things you can do for your overall health, and that's intermittent fasting. I typically intermittent fast for about 16 to 21 hours. I've done 20 hours and 45 minutes or so last week, and I actually feel more energized. Believe it or not, it actually gives me more energy. I wake up so much happier in the morning. I don't wake up bloated in the morning. I wake up with so much energy. And just a couple of benefits that this gives you. Your body clears out the damaged cells and regenerates new ones. Your body does it automatically, but with intermittent fasting, it does it way more and a lot faster. It's better for insulin sensitivity. It helps you regulate energy, reduces fat storage. That's what I was telling you. It actually gives me more energy. Now, here's what I will insert before I go into the other benefits. When you first started, I would take it slow. Now I'm able to fast almost every single day, 7 days a week for 20 hours, and I'm perfectly fine. At the beginning, it might be a little difficult, so I would start with 1 day a week. First of all, talk to your doctor, 100%. Everything you want to do, lifestyle change, when it comes to your body, talk to your doctor. I'm not a professional. I'm not a doctor. This is just what works for me and what I've recommended to other people. And I've done a lot of research behind this. I don't just come out and tell you something. I've done my research. But what you still need to know is that everyone's body is different. And if I tell you, for example, fasting is really great, you need to see what works best for your body. So if you're going through something, if you have any concerns, health concerns, you have to talk to your doctor before you do this. And these are actually scientifically proven that they will help you with your overall health, but still, please talk to your doctor, discuss it with your healthcare professional. So just to recap, damaged cells, it will get rid of them and it will regenerate new cells. It's good for your insulin. It regulates your energy and reduces fat storage. It reduces inflammation, which is amazing for joint health, for your gut health, for your overall skin and hair and everything else. It improves your focus and clarity overall. Sometimes I would get brain fogs and I had no idea what they were. I didn't even know what they were called. I would just go to my doctor and say, you know, I feel like I'm not in this world. Something is in my head and I just feel tired and I just feel exhausted all the time. It was a brain fog. I had no idea what it was called. And no one told me that I need to be fasting. I was constantly eating. What do I eat next? How do I eat healthy? How do I eat this? My mom told me that she read this article that says, no, we need to say, what should we not eat? Like, stop. You need to give your body a pause. You need to give your body a break. Minimum is 16 hours when your body goes into all of these states that I'm talking about, but I like to do it for 16 to 20 to get a little bit extra benefits. So going back to focus and clarity, it helps you not have any crashes or any sugar crashes or any energy dips. It's got longevity support and long-term diseases that may come with aging. It's good for anti-aging and cell repair. I mean, the list can go on and on. If you just look up benefits of intermittent fasting, you're gonna get so many different things. And again, this is not everything I told you had nothing to do with fat loss or weight loss. That's just a cherry on top because it will help you with fat loss as well. So just to recap, eat less than what you burn, which I will show you exactly how to do. Hydrate, not just by water, and intermittent fasting. These are all the habits that helped me lose 30 pounds in a healthy, very, very healthy way, still having a balance, still allowing me to eat whatever I wanted. One of my biggest weaknesses is rice and bread. I'm having rice and bread almost every single day. I had rice and bread almost every day this past week and I'm almost 6 pounds down. So this can show you and tell you that you can still eat what you want. I'm having sourdough bread. I'm having a full serving of rice, which is about 160 grams of rice, if I'm not mistaken. It's like a 1 full cup of rice, which makes me so happy. It gives my heart so much happiness because I need my rice almost every single day, and this allows me to have that. It allows me to have a piece of chocolate if I want to. It allows me to have my sourdough bread. It allows me to have a balanced and a joyful life and still lose this in a very healthy way because it's an overall lifestyle change. Now, this is real-time journey. I'm posting almost daily or every 2-3 days on TikTok, very short videos, giving an update on my energy level, giving an update on my weight. These are going to be real-time videos. I set my goal for Memorial Day weekend to lose the total of 11 pounds by then, so I will keep you posted. And so this time I decided to actually share this because I'm sure it can help a lot of people, as it could have helped me a long time ago when I was looking to do this and I thought crash diets and strict, very, very strict workout, crazy workouts. And by the way, this this doesn't have any crazy workouts at the gym. I'm not going to ask you to go to the gym 3 hours a day and run for 2.5 hours. I'm not going to do that. I myself take it very easy at the gym. I will share that with you as well in my upcoming videos, what my workout is, what my whole day looks like. If you just want to feel better, if you just want your brain fog to go away, trust me, these are the lifestyle changes that you want to incorporate into your life. So make sure you subscribe and follow along through this journey with me. I am very, very excited for this. I'm very motivated, especially after I shared my first video or second video. I got so much extra motivation, and a couple of people messaged me or commented and they said they want to follow along, and that even made me so much more excited and gave me so much more motivation, because if somebody's following along, if somebody's doing it with you, it keeps everyone accountable. So let's do it together. Let me know in the comments if you will be following along with me, because that's going to make me so excited. Or let me know if there's anything you want to work on, whether that's your overall gut health, overall health, or just having more energy, having brain clarity, getting rid of your brain fog, getting rid of your tiredness. Trust me, I was exhausted. I would wake up exhausted. I would go to bed exhausted. I'm like, I'm getting 8 hours of sleep, and I tracked my sleep, so I know I was getting quality sleep, but I would just wake up exhausted and tired. So it wasn't my sleep. That's another thing I want to talk to you about, sleep. But if I want to talk about every little point that I'm changing in my life, it will be like an 8-hour video. Nobody wants to sit here for 8 hours. So that's why I'm making it into a probably 7 to 10 video series. So please make sure you subscribe if you want to follow along, and let me know if you're following along. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.